I moved out 8 years ago to go to film school here at the AFI, which is out on Western and Franklin. And I graduated from AFI with a degree in directing, but no one would give me a directing job. Lo and behold, they're hard to get. And Brit wanted to be an actress, but no one would give me an acting job. Those are really hard to get. And so we decided to teach ourselves how to write, and lo and behold, it's really hard to learn how to write. So that took many years. But we couldn't figure out how to make it work for us in this town. And so we decided to go have an adventure because we didn't know what else to do, but we had no money. And so freeganism felt very appealing to us because it's free. And so we decided to hit the road with some backpacks and some sleeping bags, and we decided to go for about 10 days. And we were so taken by the different groups we encountered that we went across the country and back. And it was an unbelievable summer. Behind every grocery store is a blue box, and in that blue box is all this good food that has to be thrown out by the sell-by date. And if you just learn how to pick a lock, you can throw that blue box open, and instead of it going to a landfill and rotting, you can eat that food. And when we saw people cook for 150 people with that food, our minds were blown. And the only reason we came back to LA, I think, is that we had a realization. This thing hit us, which was that there was this free, natural, abundant resource available to us back in Los Angeles. And that was other young people like us who wanted to do the same thing we wanted to do, which was to make movies. And if we could just tap into that natural resource, we could do something. And so we came right back to LA, and we said, we're not going to wait for permission to make sound of my voice. We're just going to make it. And sure enough, within weeks, we were shooting it. And 4 weeks after we shot it, we submitted it to Sundance just to have a deadline, just to give us some structure, and it got in. And we couldn't shake the summer, so we wrote The East, and here we are showing it to you guys now. We have not stopped since then.
Where did you shoot that scene with the creek and the steaming power plant in the background?
In Shreveport, Louisiana.
We went there because we thought in the fall it was like the last place that would have warm water, and there's all this water stuff. It turned out there was a cold snap, and it was below freezing all the time from the beginning. And the second day of shooting was that group bathing scene, where like everybody's to get naked and spend 6 hours in the water touching each other. And I was just like, this is a bad idea.
And Alexander Skarsgård was like, Zal, she's shaking, get her out of the water. I go, she wrote it, she can sit in the water.
I really didn't say that.
I forgot to ask you about the scene because you can see that you're shaking in that scene. And I don't know if you were freezing cold. I actually think you see your breath.
Probably it was freezing. Yeah, no, it was very cold. But what was very cool about all of that is that I think up front all the actors were like, whoa, you're gonna put the naked bathing scene on the second day? Can't we all get to know each other first? But that scene ended up really opening everyone to each other, and the whole movie was like that.
How do you feel about where will we be seeing you when we come to a Q&A in 2 years, and in 4 years, and in 9 years? Because we know you'll be working. God bless you. What will you be working about? And how will this affect you long term? What's your bet? Because we're going to remember what you said tonight.
I heard that the best way to make God laugh is to make plans. We'd be lucky if we get to make another movie.
It'll be fun.
I guess I think the thing is to always, I always keep thinking that the trick is to remember to live your life in the interim. That after you make a movie, you've got to go live some again and have adventures and seek things out and figure out what you're interested in and go explore that and then live some so that you don't sort of get stuck in a culture that's recycling the same stories and making movies about making movies, or that you get sort of out on the fringes again. But I don't know what that new frontier is going to be, do you?
No, but I hope it's with you.
Yeah, I hope it's with you too.